Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is All-Wheel Drive Adventures TV, and this is my Outback Wilderness, and I'm going to do a cold start for you for the Nameless performance exhaust I have on here. So if you'll hold on one moment, I'll get in my car and I'll crank it up and I'll move it outside. All right, everyone, I'm back and I've got the camera now in the front, and I'm going to go take this for a drive so you can hear the exhaust from the inside and hear it crank from the inside and stuff like that. All right, everyone, it was idling around 1500 to 2000 RPMs. We're down now to about 500. So with this being the wilderness, I'm just going to kind of go straight to the right. I know you see freaking trees and woods, but I got my front camera on and I can actually see stuff, so we'll be all right. Yeah. It's the only good thing about this car being as big as it is. everyone. So you can kind of hear it a little bit. I'm going to roll down my windows and my sunroof so you can hear more. So this is the sunroof coming back, opening up. Windows down. Not trying to like go crazy fast, just trying to see what you can hear. With the wind sound, you really can't hear much of the exhaust. You can't hear it, you just can't hear too much of it. I'm gonna roll back up the front windows. Hear more of it now with the front windows rolled up. Alright, I'm going to do a UE. Not really a full UE, but I'm going to turn in here. And fun fact, my brother lives in this neighborhood. He's like 3 miles away from me, if that. Hear a little bit of it. So this is a very nice, comfortable ride. I just like my Crosstrek more. I will miss the Outback. It is very nice, very spacious. I just don't use it all. I do feel like these StarTech seats are a little bit different than the ones in the Crosstrek, but maybe my fat self has kind of softened these seats out, because I feel like mine in the Crosstrek are a little bit harder. But I've also put about 12,000 miles on this car versus only 300 in that, so. Here's a good option for auto vehicle hold. I actually put it on right here because I just don't feel like holding down the brake. Because if you can see across the way, this is going to be just a minute, because yeah, I don't have a turn signal. cross track, I could have made that, but not now. Back. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can hear me barely pressing it. That's why I bore that for the cross track. I like being able to press the accelerator and actually hearing something come out of the exhaust. I feel like that's how it should be. I don't feel like these mufflers, I feel like should be super big enough that you're not hearing any exhaust. I get all the EPA regulations and stuff like that, but to me, I feel like it worsens the gas mileage and stuff like that. That's just my opinion. If you got something that's letting more out quicker, it's going to let the engine breathe better and faster. And I feel like that would kind of do better on the gas mileage, but that's just my opinion. Open it back up the sunroof again. And once again, this is a full mid-pipe. Then it has the axle backs. And when I first did it, I started off the axle backs, and probably within a month I'd ordered the mid-pipe, and I spent around probably $1,350 for it all total. It'll probably be around the same for the cross track if I decide to go that route. Right now I've only done the executive quad tip muffler. That's like $750, I think. So should I decide to get the rest, it'll end up being like another $500, and I probably will. It just depends. You know, I mean, I want some sound, but I don't want too much. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the mid-pipe might have added too much sound. Then again, I think when I did it, I think it might have mellowed it out because I had too much in a tight space, forcing it out in the end, but I don't know. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. It's just my observation from owning this car, right? So I don't know if that's 100% true. I'm not a mechanic. That 4Runner in front of us has Raptor lights like I put on here from her necklace. Sounding exhaust, so I'll give it that. It has that Subi rumble. It's almost like you're in a WRX. Not necessarily an STI, maybe a STI stock with like the stock mufflers, or maybe the STI mufflers. I had to take a guess. I don't know. Anyways, that's basically it. Driving back down to the house now, so I'm going to stop the video here for this. Probably have more comments after this. Who knows? Thanks for watching. Just kidding. Not over yet. Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So right now I'm in the process of breaking down my exhaust so I can take it off and put the stock one back on. So I kind of figured I'd show you real quick what I did. Give me 1 second. So this part in the middle for the mid-pipe requires 12 millimeter. So I have like an automatic drill bit that I used, and then I got a 12 millimeter socket on the other side to kind of help loosen it. As you can see over there, there's two bolts that would have held it like right there, but I've already kind of taken it off. And then we're gonna come down this way, and if you see, can't get in right there, but right down there is an exhaust hanger clip, that little sticky out piece. There's an exhaust hanger right there. So I have an exhaust hanger tool. It made this so easy, guys. Like with my little automatic drill bit and this guy right here. I got a little creeper crawler. It's kind of broken right here, but I'll have to eventually fix it or get a new one. I think I wore out the socket. But as you can see, there's exhaust hangers like right here. And right here, as you can see, this one's almost off, as I've already taken that one off, right? So then I just gotta take this off and this off, and then basically just kind of gently slide it out. Just kind of being lazy with it. Don't want to take it all fully apart and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of pause this for a moment and then finish this up. But I just kind of wanted to show you like the underneath, you know, these exhaust hangers right here. Super easy. If you look, get it. Sorry guys, I'm like one man and everything. So as you can see, it kind of goes like this, and then you push it and it will make it come out. I just don't have the grip. Let me see if I can do it right here. That one's going to be a little bit harder because I think I've rammed that one on there. Damn it, but yeah, so like if I go like this, you see, right? You get the idea. And I just push it, right? And now it's kind of coming out. All right, so I'm going to kind of let that be like that because I need to get rid of the camera so I can not have this hit me in the head. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys. All right, everyone. As you can see, I now have it removed, and what I decided to do was, you know, I had it the other way, obviously, you know, facing down. Once I got it off, I used my creeper crawler. So I got it up underneath. I was gonna just roll it off and then like pick it up, and I was like, well, why don't, instead of doing that and having to reset it and all that stuff, so I put my creeper crawler up underneath here, picked it up and shoved it enough, and then just came out here and kind of pulled it on its ends. Right now, it's just kind of holding there. So I'm eventually going to go move it to my spare garage where I work out, that I'm not really using much right now in the wintertime because I moved my equipment somewhere else. I'll eventually break this down. But yeah, I'm going to go move this, and then I'm going to grab my old one, which I'm not going to show you where it's at right now because I got a bunch of crap everywhere in my garage. It looks horrible. I'm sure everyone thinks their garage is bad, but I just got crap everywhere. I've been lazy. But yeah, I'm going to grab the old one and just bolt that sucker back on, and then we'll be good to go. The best bet for me on the old one will be to get it, put the exhaust hanger on it in the middle. That way I already got something holding it up for me. And then all I got to do is just bolt that sucker right back in. And then after that, I should be good to go. So pretty soon we'll have the old exhaust back on here. All right, everyone. So once again, excuse the hot mess this place is. But this is the stock mid-pipe muffler. Basically kind of coming for the Outback Wilderness. Obviously you're missing the muffler tips, so I'll have to put those on. But I just thought I'd show you this before I put it back on, and then I'll show you like an after, and then I'll show you one once I do the mufflers. I probably won't do those tonight, but we'll see. It depends on how I feel. So with that being said, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go ahead and just continue to work. So before I continue, I want to point out what I'm doing here, since it's just me by myself. I took a jack stand I have, and I went down in the middle of it, and I basically have that holding this for me. Then all I gotta do is get this middle exhaust hanger connected, and then I can use that to still hold it, and then screw the other two pieces in there. And I'll still need to probably hold it for just a smidge, because I'm gonna have to get the mufflers attached to this. And then connect them on that. Debating on whether I probably, yeah. All right, cool. Did you get it? What? All right, hi everyone. So I know you just saw some sparks just come out, and you're wanting an explanation for that. I didn't edit it in my phone on that, so I had to come to my Mac and do that and kind of edit it in the video. So you're about to get an explanation about what's happening. Just letting you know. Also, I do apologize if sometimes the video goes from 1080p to 4K. I forget sometimes on my phone to swap to 4K again. It happens. I'm learning. I'm new to this whole process, guys. So just bear with me. I'm going to try to make the content a little bit better as I go, but it's just a learning experience. I think I need to start jotting stuff down and then kind of going from there. But I'm an IT nerd, so I'm used to kind of just doing stuff on the fly. Doesn't work really well in the video world, but I'll eventually get there. All right, everyone, as you can see, it's back to normal. So it's really not hard. You just gotta make sure you don't screw up and do like I did and put the wrong nut and bolt back on. So that being said, Outback is one step closer to being almost sold. I just now have to take off the front strut bar, take off the wiring for the camera, and I think I'm just gonna leave the speakers in. There were some Polk Audio speakers. They're pretty nice. They're like $500, but I mean, I kind of already trashed the old speakers, so I honestly didn't think I was gonna ever sell this car, and then damn Crosstrack comes along. So yeah, that's it up on the jack. So I can actually now take it back off the jack because I don't need it anymore on the jack. And yeah, it's awesome. Good stuff. All right, so I'm going to do a cold start, then get it off the ramp, and you'll hear the old exhaust. Everyone, back in the Outback. I'm going to take it for a little test drive, see how it goes with no longer aftermarket exhaust. Like, you can kind of hear it. Adjust the camera a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of hear the exhaust a little bit on this. It's not too bad. Obviously, it doesn't have the rumble or anything, so that's why I really went with the exhaust, because it had a little rumble. I'm going to open up the sunroof. Definitely can tell the steering is a little more loose in this car, even though I got the front strut bar on it still, compared to the Crosstrack that I have. Definitely a quieter ride, obviously without the exhaust. Pull the windows down. much to drive. So it's pretty nice and quiet. Now you can see why I got the exhaust, because it was really nice and quiet.